Morning, guys. I wanted to come and show you on a rainy, wet, cold day just how much we're suffering off grid. Honestly, when the weather is bad, it's actually a little bit nicer because we sit down and we do some homeschool, a little bit of extra homeschool. Hey, fifth world. And this is the rocket stove. I wanted to show it to you, particularly right now because it's supposed to be down in the 30s tonight. We're supposed to have temperatures in the 40s and 50s for the next 2 days. And right now, this little fan that you see right here, this is, I believe it's called a Stirling engine or a Stirling fan, but it works from the heat of the stove. Hey, Microfarm. Hey, Sandra. The wheel is away. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Carlton family. Hey, JD Camp. So, if you guys remember this from last year, what this is it's just a steel base that Dar went over. Make sure to go check out Darwin over at the Honeydew Carpenter. This is a steel base that just fits. I don't know how well you can see this. This is the shroud around the heat riser on the rocket stove, and it's halfway full of pea gravel. Halfway full, about to here with pea gravel. This space is open, so you can see a little bit of the heat riser on the inside, right there. And this is just a shelf that holds the rocket stove oven. So, if I was to put the lid on right now, it would start holding heat inside the oven and we could bake biscuits if we wanted to. But it is only about 72, maybe 74 in here. The fire is roaring, but the stove is absorbing a lot of the heat, so it's very comfortable. And the girls are over there doing their homeschool. And we have the living room all ready to just come in and be super comfy in here too. We have the rocking chair, we have the bench. And I was going to show you, I'm sorry that the light isn't better in here, guys. That is one of the things about off-grid, that it is difficult to film off-grid because the lighting can be very tricky. I've got this light back here that's trying to block everything. Hello, the smartest guy in the room. That sounds like something my husband would call himself. Oh, thank you, Fifth World. Hey, Dion, how are you? Dion, Grandpa Jones. So I wanted to show you how I switch. I'm not exactly sure where to put you so that you can see it easily, but this is the knob that turns the heat from going out the chimney to going in this tube and into the pebbles. And this is the umpteenth year. This is the third year, third year that we've done this. And now it doesn't want to stay up very badly, so I kind of have to use a little bit of a twig to hold it up. We'll see if I can do it and then show you. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, the stick is giving out just a little bit. It's not a heavy handle, but it's heavy enough. It's awkward enough that it does need something under it. So you can stay. Okay, there it'll stay. The nice thing is that none of this is hot enough to catch fire. So I've got this stick here right against this junction box, and I can touch it. I can touch this. I can touch this. And I can touch this. And I can touch the stove. I can touch every part of the stove because these parts, this is aircrete in here. This here, the smoke doesn't get real hot because all the smoke, all the juices, everything got used up in here and it got absorbed into the pea gravel. And now everything, the hottest smoke is coming down this tube and into the pebbles now, which means that this is the hottest pipe and this is the coolest pipe. That's where it exits. But now everything is just being absorbed by the pebbles. So even though we have a tiny, tiny house. Hey, Dad. Come on in. Okay, my dad just came over, so I probably had better run. But I wanted to show you the stove on a cold day. And the reason that it's nice is because 12 by 32, that's a very small space. Most wood stoves would heat you out. But we're incredibly comfortable in here because the pea gravel is absorbing everything, the aircrete is absorbing everything, and it takes just a tiny bit of wood. So